Last time at the Snowed Inn...
Hey, the name's Brody. Brody Summers.
You guys will never believe who I found. Legendary skier Zoey Frost. Say hello, Zoey.
Hello? We're hosting this year's Mount Mittenwald Cup?
Yeah?
How did I not realize this?
Oh, what will it take to get her out of here? Snowed Inn should be mine.
The committee found out that Evergreen Inn has been sabotaging us.
So, not Nicola?
Apparently not. That's Nicola, and look who she's with.
Evergreen Inn.
She paid them to sabotage us? We have to figure out something fast before she destroys everything.
It's the Evergreen Inn versus the Snowed Inn. Who will win it all? I can't wait to find out.
Oh, good. I was just coming to find you.
We made it to the finals. Totally wild, right?
Yeah, I know. And the committee just called. The final event is skiing, which means we need to get you on the practice slopes as soon as possible.
Ready.
Okay, but before we do, we need to go talk to Nicola.
Do you know what you're gonna say?
Not exactly, but I at least need to know why she did all of this before I send her packing.
Whoa.
What?
Breaking news. Mount Mittenwald avalanche foul play. Natural causes ruled out.
What do you mean, foul play?
Apparently, someone dressed up as a Yeti and planted dynamite that created the avalanche on purpose.
You're kidding.
That's what it says.
What's with all of these people sneaking around Mount Mittenwald?
Dude, I know. Between Nicola, the ultimate saboteur, her Evergreen Inn accomplice,
And a mysterious avalanche-causing Yeti, it's like we can't get a break around here. Come on, let's go talk to Nicola.
Are you sure you want me to come? Like, I can just, start training?
I'm sure. I need backup on this. Nicola, we need to talk to you.
Oh, sure. What's up?
Brody accidentally knocked a gnome off of the fireplace.
Oh, no problem. I'll clean it up right away.
No, it was yesterday.
And it had a hidden camera in it. We saw footage of you paying someone from Evergreen Inn, and I want to know why.
Oh, yeah. That was because she has this super awesome collection of antique cuckoo clocks, and I was wanting to buy one.
But you don't buy.
And she's known all around Mount Mittenwald for making famous Swiss grilled cheeses.
And it seems very
and she makes fleece lined lederhosen, so obviously I needed one of those. Yeah, so we're good.
No, we're not good. It doesn't make sense. It is too coincidental that we saw you paying her the day that she sabotaged a tournament.
We know you were responsible.
No excuses. I want to know why you've done all of these things to a place that you claim to love.
No, really, I was just...
It's over. You're caught. Tell me why.
Okay, fine. I thought my Uncle Al was going to leave the inn to me when he retired, and then you showed up out of nowhere, bought it, and just took over. And I just thought if I could get you to leave, then... Oh, now you'll probably fire me. I won't have the inn. I won't have a job. I just wanted what I thought I always had.
I can't believe this. All this time, how did I not see it coming?
So, do I still have a job, or...?
Dude, are those in the gift shop? Wait a minute. A Yeti caused the avalanche.
What? No, these are, my new signature look.
Only one of us around here has a signature look.
Guys, Nicola, you're the Yeti.
Fine, I caused the avalanche.
I need to walk away.
Right behind you. Let's go to the ski training course.
But I need to tell you...
Don't! I need some time to figure out what I can do about you.
But
And get rid of him.
But I need to tell you that I dressed up as the Yeti to sabotage the training course this morning. Maybe I can fix this.
Here, put these ski bibs on.
Bibs? I'm not a baby.
No, they keep you warm on the slopes.
I could just ask Nicola to borrow her Yeti suit. That'll keep me warm.
Not funny. I don't want to think about any of that right now.
Okay, well, let's go get set and hit the training course.
Well, we gotta find your shoes.
Gnarly, yeah.
Steady, steady.
Whoa.
Brody, you're doing it.
Whoa. This is easier than I thought.
Everybody get on your feet. It's time to sing to God.
I'm only human, I'm not like you. I tell a lie, you tell the truth. I change my mind, you speak, you act, you keep your promises. He says he's with me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. He says he loves me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. I'm only human, I'm not like you. I tell a lie, you tell the truth. I change my mind, you speak, you act, you keep your promises. He says he's with me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. He says he loves me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. Dance, now feel the beat. Everybody rock, get on your feet. Dance, now feel the beat. Everybody rock, get on your feet. Dance, now feel the beat. Everybody rock, get on your feet. Dance, now feel the beat. Everybody rock, get on your feet. I say promise, you say maker, promise, maker, promise, maker. I say promise, you say keeper, promise, keeper, promise, keeper. I say promise, you say maker, promise, maker, promise, maker. I say promise, you say keeper, promise, keeper, promise, keeper. He says he's with me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. He says he loves me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. He says he's with me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper. He says he loves me, I know he'll always be a promise maker, promise keeper.
Great singing. You can take a seat.
Do you know what it is? Try to guess the picture before the answer is revealed. Shout out your best guess. Great job! Great job! Oh, great job!
We're almost there. Okay, here. Prop your leg up.
Whoa, gnarly!
What?
Those flying squirrels, look at them go, so speedy.
Hello? Earth to Brody. Brody! Brody!
Yeah?
Are you okay?
I think so. That was a serious wipeout. Who would dig a giant hole in the middle of a ski training course?
Well, if I had to guess, it probably had something to do with Nicola. What are we going to do? You can't compete like this.
Sure I can. I've got this.
No, you don't. I can't believe we actually made it to the finals, and now we have to forfeit. Worst possible scenario ever.
Crazy idea, I know. But what if you, Zoe Frost, ex-professional skiing extraordinaire, competed for us?
Oh no, don't even think about it. You know how I feel about getting back on the slopes? It's too terrifying, especially after witnessing what happened to you today not happening.
Whoa, I'm sorry I even suggested it.
Here, I'm gonna get you some bandages and some ice. You just rest and watch some TV. Then I'm gonna call the committee and tell them that we can't compete.
All right, if you really think that's what's best.
Wasn't sure which bandages to get, so I brought them all.
Thanks.
Find anything good?
Not yet.
Learn to ski like a pro from the comfort of your living room with the Power Ski 360, a ski simulator sure to...
There were many people in the Bible who trusted God and had faith in his promises.
This looks interesting.
People like Abraham and Sarah. God promised Sarah that she would have a baby, even though she was super old. Sarah had faith that God would keep his promise to her, and he did. When she was 90 years old, Sarah had a baby boy named Isaac. God made a promise to Abraham that he would give him a new land and make the number of people in his family more than Abraham could count, even more than the stars in the sky. Abraham believed God too and trusted that he would do everything he promised. Abraham was also looking forward to another promise God had given, a city God has planned and built called heaven. It's not a place we can find on a map or globe, but it's a very real place that God has for us. We don't know exactly what heaven will be like, but the Bible describes it as a beautiful city, bigger than any city we could imagine, with big, tall gates made of pearls and streets made of the shiniest gold. One of the amazing things about heaven is that there will be no sadness, crying, pain, sickness, or death there. And heaven is God's home. He promises that we can live there forever with him if we commit to following Jesus. In John 14:2, Jesus said, "There are many rooms in my Father's house. If this were not true, would I have told you that I am going there? Would I have told you that I would prepare a place for you there?" Knowing that when we follow Jesus, he is preparing a place for us in heaven where we can spend forever with him is the best promise of all. When we trust God's promises, he rewards us here on earth. But the greatest reward he gives us is the hope of heaven.
Whoa.
I know. Interesting.
Abraham and Sarah had so much faith.
Yep. They really trusted God's promises. You know what that means, don't you?
That I need to trust God's promises and my actions should show it?
Yep. So, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I think so. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I might actually ski again today.
Totally rad!
Yeah. I mean, lots of people have trusted God's promises so they could have hope for things on earth and in heaven one day too.
You're right, and you're gonna be great, Zoe.
We'll see. It's been a long time. I better get out there before it's too late. The competition could start any minute now.
Yeah. I'm coming. It just takes me a little bit longer. Okay. Ouch. Owie. Pain. Hurt. Panic. But we got this. It's gonna be good. We'll be fine. Okay.
Welcome to the last day of competition for the Mount Mittenwald Cup. My name is Olaf, and of course, always by my side is Hans.
Olaf, this is it. Evergreen Inn versus the Snowed Inn. Whoever wins this race wins the Mount Mittenwald Cup.
Everyone has come out to see former gold medalist Zoe Frost dust off those skis.
I can only imagine how nervous she is.
Evergreen Inn has taken an early lead.
Zoe is trying her hardest, but the competitor from Evergreen Inn is just too fast.
Whoa, what a race! It's neck and neck!
Zoe's pulled ahead.
Evergreen Inn is on her heels!
The end is in sight. Can Zoe keep the lead?
Zoe, that was seriously amazing. You broke the Mount Mittenwald Cup skiing record.
I know, it felt so good to be out there again. I just can't believe we actually won.
I've gotten over 5,000 messages about how things are going. You ready to tell them?
Ready.
What's up, my dudes and dudettes? We are totally stoked!
Guys, we won! It was like the underdog comeback of the century.
And guess who got back on the slopes and broke the official Mount Mittenwald Cup skiing record? None other than the legendary Zoe Frost. So Zoe, I'm sure the people want to know, can we expect to see you back on the competition skiing circuit?
No, I don't think so. I know God has a purpose for me right here at Snowdon, so I'm staying put.
Awesome! You heard it here first. Hey, you think I can come back and compete again next year?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, I guess it's the last time I'll be signing off in Switzerland, at least for this year. Summer surfing, signing off.
Zoe, you seem so happy about staying here. I'm a little surprised.
The prize package for winning the cup is even better than I imagined.
Really? Why?
Because I get to choose a free hotel upgrade. Anything I can dream of.
Whoa, indoor pool for jacuzzi surfing?
Not exactly what I've been thinking.
Well, what are you gonna choose?
I'm gonna create a training facility for injured winter sports athletes.
Dude, sweet!
I want them to know that their purpose isn't wrapped up in whether or not they ski or snowboard.
Oh, or jacuzzi surf.
Or jacuzzi surf. I felt so lost when I first got here, but I've realized that when you trust God's promises, you can have confidence for your life here on earth and hope for something even better in heaven one day too. And I want other people to see that.
That's awesome, Zoe.
Zoe? Come in, Zoe?
Oh wow, I forgot I've got to talk to Nicola. Zoe here.
Yeah, hey, it's me, Nicola, and I just wanted to tell you that I'm really, really sorry for everything.
Why don't you come to the lobby so we can talk? Nicola, since I've been here, you've really caused a lot of trouble. But I want you to know that I forgive you.
You do?
So I still have a job?
Yes.
She does?
Well, yeah, when I think about all of the promises God has made to me and how He loves me, it changes the way that I love others.
So you forgive me for everything?
But I want you to know that all of the sabotage stops now. No more Yeti, no more avalanches, no more mice, no more ruining training courses.
Got it. I promise not to try and get rid of you ever again.
Better not.
And I'll do my job and help you with everything around the inn.
Good. You can start by sanitizing the outdoor equipment since all of the events are over.
Happy to. On it right away.
Whoa. I didn't expect that one.
I know, but it's the right thing to do.
Proud of you, Zoe. I better get going because, good day, mate. I'm headed to the land down under to catch some waves.
Oh no. Just some advice. I'd lose the accent before you get there.
Really?
Yeah.
We're at max capacity for this year's event. And according to flight trackers, most guests are arriving on time.
Great. No major snowstorms or avalanches this year, right?
No snowstorms expected and no avalanches, at least not for me.
Good.
Dude!
Brody, I'm glad you made it.
Whoa, dude, it feels like just yesterday.
Still packing light, I see. But no surfboard this year.
Nope, but I did bring my ski bibs. Ready to dominate this year again, Zoe?
Well, about that, there's a new rule. No inn owners can compete.
Really? Well, who's my competition partner then?
So I'll actually be training you and Nicola for this year's events.
Wow, that sure is unexpected.
But it'll be great.
Right, so what's the first event?
I had to do a lot of convincing, but the committee has agreed to start with jacuzzi surfing.
Whoa, like seriously? Dude, if I had known, I would have brought my board.
Don't worry about it. All jacuzzi boards are provided by the committee.
Cool, well, let's get started before the end of the day. This one's in the bag.
Yeah.
Guys, wait for me. I'm coming.
What's up, my dudes and dudettes? It's Brody and Zoey here again. We're back for this year's Mittenwald Cup. You guys will never guess what this year's first event is.
Jacuzzi surfing!
And Zoe can't compete this year, so I'll be competing with Nicola. Dude, gnarly!
God promises heaven.
Let's see if you can remember some things we discovered today. Answer correctly and you'll be good to go. Get it wrong and oh no! After Zoe was reminded of God's promises here on earth and the hope of heaven, did she choose to forfeit the competition? Even though Zoe was afraid, God's promise gave her the hope she needed to compete. Okay, here's another one for you. In today's Bible story, did God promise Abraham the hope of a snow-themed water park? Oh no! God promised Abraham the hope of a place way better than anywhere we could visit on earth. A place called heaven. Okay, last one. Can we look forward to the promise of heaven one day? Aw, you got it! When we commit to following Jesus, God promises the reward of spending forever with Him in heaven one day.
Everybody bow your heads and let's talk to God right now. Hey God, thank you for all of your blessings here on earth and for the promise of a perfect life in heaven. Help us to follow you and share your promises with everyone we know. We love you. Amen.